I want to turn from there, since we are talking about Yuva, to also reflect on my next big question, and then I'll bring the other parties in. But there is an X factor in Bihar, and that is Prashant Kishore. Maybe talked about more in the media, some say, than on the ground. That will be known only by the results. But my fourth question, is Prashant Kishore in any position to break Bihar's duopoly? Pavan Varma of the Jan Suraj now joins me. Pavan Varma, we were talking just now about Yuva. The fact that the youth vote is becoming more and more important in a state like Bihar with a large population. Prashant Kishore seems to be attracting youth, but whether they will vote for him, whether they will look beyond the prism of caste is uncertain. Do you concede that there are those who believe that this election of Prashant Kishore is only to try and establish the Jan Suraj as a party in Bihar? It's not about winning Bihar. It's at least establishing some kind of a presence. अपनी एक तरह से अपनी एक पहचान बनाने के लिए. Do you agree with that, or do you believe Bihar is changing more than we believe in television studios?
Thank you, Rajdeep. Three things. First of all, it's conventional logic that a new alternative must first just find its place and then be in a position to win. The revolution in communication has changed all that. Secondly, I think that today the majority of Bihar wants change. And let me say to you further that if there is one state where change is an imperative, which cuts across, the need for it cuts across caste, religion, and all subsections of the population, it is Bihar. Jan Suraj reflects the mood for change of another alternative. So far, it did not exist. It was the same two coalitions with the same faces, the same politicians who have not delivered what Bihar wanted in the last 30 years, as the statistics show. So that change is reflected in Jan Suraj, and it is the majority constituency. Thirdly, as far as the young is concerned, you are aware that demographically, Bihar is one of the youngest states in the country. And there is a huge aspirational urge which has been frustrated for 3 decades by the current governments in power. And Prashant Kishore himself being young, 47, 48, represents their aspirations the best. As regards caste, your fourth component of your question, it's a stereotype that Bihar is the only state where caste has become a stranglehold. I don't believe so. If you go to Tamil Nadu, you will find caste. If you go to Andhras, it is Kappus versus Reddys. If you go to Karnataka, Vokkaligas versus Lingayats. Every state has its own caste tapestry. Now, to believe that Bihar will never be able to emancipate itself from its caste nexus is, I believe, a deliberate stereotype projected by those who feel that Bihar is incapable of change. Whereas the response to Jan Suraj has shown that Bihar is keen for change and is waiting for the right opportunity. So we believe that this time, as Prashant Kishore has said, either what you are saying is true and we will get 10, 20 seats, or we will sweep with 150 seats representing that manifest, palpable desire for change and a fatigue with the old coalitions.
So you're saying either Arsh par ya Farsh par, which is what Prashant Kishore said. Let's take that forward, because